What's going on, good people? Ain't gonna be in here long. Just want to do another video touching on this topic. Uh, so I was gonna give y'all a little time to come on, but this is not streaming to this ain't streaming on Facebook, so it's just going straight to YouTube. So as y'all know, for the ones who've seen, I did a reactionary video at first talking about the PJ situation and how it happened to me. And I didn't realize it was so many people until like towards the end of last year. PJ really got a lot of people. And there was even a guy on Facebook that said that he got a dog. PJ got a dog from him, and PJ was starving the dog, and the dog had his ribs and stuff showing. Like, the guy got the proof. Like, it was bad. And he was like, PJ was even trying to sell the dog. He was like, bro, how you gonna sell my dog that you hadn't even paid for? And he was like, he told him, well, I'm gonna give you a part of the profit or whatever once I sell him. He was gonna, like, come on, dog. So we ain't backtrack. We ain't gonna backtrack. My purpose of this video is to show y'all the clip. Fair use YouTube. This is fair use of PJ Hairston talking on the Run Your Race podcast. So I'm gonna show a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna come back with my thoughts and views on it. So let's get this video loaded. Let's see. I'm cut the music down a little bit. All right, here we go.
Dang. Like, to my name, bro. Like, so I'm doing everything. I'm calling everybody.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck I'm gonna get my money? Like, I'm calling everybody, bro. So I mean, at that time, now I'm depressed. Now I don't want to do shit. Like, now, you know what I'm saying? And you know, during that time, once I healed back up that next year after the season, New Orleans had called me to come out for a workout. I didn't even show up to the airport.
Was basketball at that point? Basketball wasn't even fun no more.
I didn't care about basketball.
Right.
Like, after that, like, I'm just like, I was mentally fucked up. Like, like I was mentally, like, really, like, drained and fucked.
Yeah.
Because after all the shit that I had already been through, like, having to get myself back to where I was being okay, like, mentally I was really fucked up, like, bad. And you know, and along with being fucked up comes with bad decisions.
Yeah.
And, you know, I made some dumbass decisions. I let a lot of fucking people down. You know, people that I look up to.
Yeah.
Like, people that I call brothers. Like, people that, you know, like, I let a lot of fucking people down. And like, sitting here, like, really thinking about it, like, it hurts, because what if I was in those shoes too?
No,
like,
100%.
But that's the thing, and that's what kills me the most, because in my head, I had to get back. I had to get back. I had to do what the motherfucker did to me.
Right.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Talk about it. I'm listening.
So I mean,
okay, so every so often we have to pause. We have to pause the video because of, you know, YouTube guidelines and everything. So as you see here right now, PJ is talking about on the Run Your Race podcast presented by DraftKings about him being in a dark place or whatever. And he's about to get into why he did what he did. So if you were a witness, or were a victim rather, and this happened to you, and you hadn't seen this, now's the time. So let's check it out. Let's get back to PJ.
And I mean, it's no fucking rumor now. It's out there.
Yeah,
it is what it is. You know, I went through a phase. I was in a real bad place, dark place in life, and you know, I was fucking getting into it with my mom and shit. Like, when I came back, I was living with my mom, because during this process, I was getting a house built. That's the other reason why. all of this shit kind of fucked me up. I was getting a house bill out in Summerfield, like out, out in the country, man. So I'm like, I'm fucked up, Theo.
Yeah.
And then at this time, you feel like you by yourself too.
Oh man, bro. And mind you, this is like now we're in like 21.
Yeah.
Like after everything, I know I'm
shit. That's after COVID.
That's after COVID.
After all that shit.
Like fucked up, and COVID made shit even worse.
Yeah.
So like,
okay, so we gonna skip forward a little bit. Let's see.
I started selling the shit.
Okay.
Every fucking thing you can think of. I'm sitting in the garage smoking one day, and I see that box sitting there. I said, I'm not gonna do that. I said, fuck it. I'm not doing it. And then the next day I went back out there. I emptied that whole fucking box of shit in my truck, and I drove off. I started selling the shit, and it was legit at first.
Right.
Like it was legit at first. I was really selling the shit. I was really sending the shit out. But that's when that greed kicked in.
Yeah.
That greed kicked in, and I wasn't thinking about nobody else. I was thinking about what PJ needed.
Right.
So when I'm doing the shit, I know what the fuck can happen.
Right.
I know all it's gonna take is one person to say, "Oh, PJ doing it." I know that, but that didn't stop me because at this point I'm greedy.
Right.
I'm seeing how much money the shit is bringing me. I'm greedy at this point.
Yeah.
So, I did the shit, bro, for like 2 years straight. 2 years fucking straight, bro. I mean, and now that I look back, I'm disgusted about this shit for real.
Okay, so you say you did it 2 years. 2 years straight. So I know people go through bouts of depression and stuff like that usually don't have if you don't seek the proper help, it don't really have a time period or how long it'll last or whatever. But you was able to do this. You didn't see any wrong in 2 years. In 2 years time, you don't see no wrong in it. All right, let's continue.
Like sometimes it really made me sick to my stomach because like I let so many fucking people down, like teammates, like people that like found out about, like I already know, like so to anybody that I've hurt, that I've like caused pain to, like that I've caused financial trouble to, I'm deeply I'm sorry. Like I wasn't thinking. I was lost. I didn't really have an outlet because I'm bumping heads with everybody that I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I don't really have friends because I don't trust nobody.
Right.
Like now I'm in this phase where I don't trust no fucking body. Like I don't know who the fuck's out to get me. Like my mental is fucked up.
Right.
Like everything about me is just fucked up. Like it got to the point where I was having suicidal thoughts, bro. Like, should I even fucking be here? Like I'm taken from people at this point. And so a lot of that, bro, I don't know. I just wish it never happened. I wish it stayed legit. Like I wish I could really take back all the shit that like I put people through, that I've taken from people. And granted, the people I work for now, the team, we're working on something to kind of at the end of the year, put together where I actually really give out jerseys or money and just give back as much as I possibly can. And I'll let it be the people's choice. Like you either have a jersey or you can have some money. Right. And that's just what it's gonna be, because I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to struggle, and I know what it's like to have mental health problems. Like I have bad mental health issues. Bad. Like even when I sit down and think about like me being in the league, of course, yeah, I could have kept playing.
Okay, so that's pretty much all I'm gonna show because I don't want to get flagged, but YouTube, I did, it's fair use, just reactionary video. So y'all have heard PJ talk about the situation at hand and what happened. My honest and humble opinion, I call cap, man. I'm sorry. Like, and the reason, now trust me, I forget, like, how I was raised. I was taught, forgive. People get what they have coming or whatever. You let God deal with them however He chooses to. So you just take your hands off of stuff. That's literally all you do. So the reason why I call cap is because when I even talked to him, I was like, bro, here's some ways you can make money. Like, I was telling him, I was like, bro, if you need to borrow money, use this. It's apps, man. You can get loan, bro. You were in the NBA. I'm sure you have some kind of credit. It's things you can do to where you can make money. But to just take, and you said you did that for 2 years, because he reached out to me. I guess it was, that was towards, he said from 21 to 23. So he reached out to me in November of 2023. I forget it. And I'm sorry, that's my alarm. And I didn't think nothing of it. And even once I found out, because it took me, I ain't gonna lie, it took me a couple of weeks until I realized, like, he ain't sending. He don't plan on sending it. It took me a while, because you blame it on, you got COVID. Then once I tell you I'm gonna take legal action, then you want to tell me about how your grandparents passed 1 week behind the next, and like the other. At that point, whether it's true or not, bro, that's a sob story that I wasn't trying to hear at the time. So if he did lose his grandparents, I'm sorry, but at that particular moment in time, like, bro, give me my money, because now you just trying to play on people's emotions, and clearly that ain't true. And for you to say you doing, it have to be something wrong with you to claim people have passed or you got COVID, bro. It's some things you just don't even. It's some things you don't even joke or play about or play with or speak over yourself, because, bro, it can happen. Stuff like that will happen. And he even told me, like, man, I had a roommate. I would leave $8,000 when we would go on the road, and I would come back. He'd been to spend all $8,000. Why are you leaving that much money? Why are you letting somebody mooch off you like that? If that's true, $8,000, and you telling me he can't make $8,000, bro? People don't even make that in a couple of months. You got some people don't even, to be honest, probably don't make it a year, if I'm being completely honest. And so you don't think it would have been smart for you to just maybe cash app him something, or if he needed something, send like that, but you would leave $8,000? It's hard to believe, man. Now, he say he gonna give back money and jerseys towards the end of the year. We gonna see. We shall see. I really don't have faith. That's just me. Me being honest, I don't have faith he gonna do what he say. If he does, great. But take it from the common man, no, that ain't cool at all. And for the Tar Heel fan group on Facebook, yeah, I might as well just go and say it. I don't care at this point. When the post was made and you declined my post, because I actually have that screenshot, it's in my phone. I put up the post saying this is to raise awareness, and it was declined. Wasn't told why it was declined. It just was. So I got to digging, and I reached out to Mr. Boyett, who is one of the admins, and I told him, I said, hey man, I'm just trying to let you know, PJ is in here scamming fans. And he messaged me back like the next day and was like, what group is he in? I said, he's in this group, the RL fan group. and he said he's not in the group. I left it alone. I click on PJ's name and it says, and he still is a member to this very day. What's the date? Give y'all the exact date. Today is April 18th, 2025. PJ Hairston is still a member of the Tar Heels fan group page. And for you and for me to just try and let y'all know, like, hey, this was going on, because this ultimately can fall back on y'all. Ultimately, it can, because he's meeting people and he's preying on people from in the group. And he told me he didn't think I was going to respond. Said I was like one of the only ones who actually messaged him back. I wasn't thinking at the time. I was just like, man, it was an honor. And he goes on another podcast. He was just saying like how, even though he might not mean anything to fans and anything like that, but bro, you have to think. A lot of people had trust in you, like they really admired you for your talent. But that just goes to show, man, talent only means so much. It only goes so far. People still human at the end of the day. That's why they say you never meet your idols or your heroes, because they will let you down. Once you realize that and you see they just have a gift, a God-given gift most time, that's pretty much all it is. Because that gift don't define them as a person. They actions do. And I call cap. I'm sorry. That's just my humble and honest opinion on it. Like, you can say everything and like you trying to make it better now, but bro, it was a long time, man. And for you to even say you were gonna send me half of my money back and you still hadn't did it. Whether now, if the man stole money from you, like you said, over $750,000, nobody should have that much access and control over your money. You shouldn't even keep all your money like that. I think you said you might have more than one bank. You should always have some money somewhere where you can always put your hand on it at all times. You don't never keep everything on you like that. So if that did happen, which I don't really believe it did, that's on you. But until then, he said he gonna make up for it, y'all. So if you were one of the victims, I guess just they kind of in tune to what's going on, check podcast or whatever you have to do. But I just don't, me personally, I don't see it happening. He said at the end of the year, and like when you do stuff like that, and you even just a small little lie like that, it don't matter, man. Like that one small lie, it can make it hard for you the rest of your life. Just because of who you are. It ain't because you lied like that. It's because of who you are and what you did to hundreds, maybe thousands of people. Yeah, I understand you've been in a dark place and you say you don't feel like it's somebody you could have talked to. Like there's therapists. I'm sure you got some kind of family members. And then sometimes you have to sit back and think, what have I done? Did I do anything? It's just a lot to go into that. But y'all, I got to get up out of here. I've been on here a little too long than what I planned on. I call cap. Shout out to the Run Your Race podcast. If you want to watch it, just type in Run Your Race podcast on wherever you watch them, YouTube, and just search with PJ Hairston. It's on there. He did another podcast, I think 94 Feet of UMC. But yeah, just watch it, get your own, form your own opinion, form your own view, and let's talk about it in the comment section if you choose to. But until then, I am out of this thing. I am gone.